Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Trojans would kick this away to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kurt. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
He'll throw it now. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Now the offense is set up with a short field.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Here we go.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Let's it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, SC. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Tries to get it to the running back. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
After 3 straight incompletions, can they connect this time? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
He'll hand it off. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Escapes the pocket. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter.
USC 14, Oregon 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled after the catch.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, USC. He's going to score. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes back out on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First down. We're going to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a got space, looking to score. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Gutsy call here by this offensive coordinator to keep it on the ground on this third down, but he picks up the first with good hard running from the back.
The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
The extra
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern California.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
So with the BAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's got some space. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Oregon, 21.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline for just a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's 4th down. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on 4th down, but you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this 1st crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing. As
he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This will likely be the last play of the half.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half.
Number 13, set to kick it away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, SC. Still no answer for this offense. We had a short key of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Oregon, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Oregon offense will take over.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
First down for the offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. It's second and 10 after the previous play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw again. There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to the left. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Can he take it all the way? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Caught, completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Touchdown, USC. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
21.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, the incompletion and sets up a third down and 3. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They're going to throw for it on third and short. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
The offense is out there. They're going to try for it again on fourth down. They're just 1 for 4. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He's got it for a big gain. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
29 Philly. 2-3.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, ready?
Offense in a split backfield now.
Clear. Clear.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Southern California. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'll pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
USC 56, Oregon 29.
And it's caught from inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return.
And the Oregon offense will take over. First and 10.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks left and finds his target there. Second down after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. Throws to the tight end, who makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
He runs out of bounds at the 23. That's a first down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, USC 56, Oregon 29.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's complete.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the wideout goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Powers through. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on third and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beat in man-to-man coverage, and a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay in bounds. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw to the left side. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Because we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here. Late in the game, working with the lead, you get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Let's go.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown Trojans. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
29 Philly. 2-9
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball with a 37.
Well, he didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play right here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green. Tremendous toughness here. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Receiver in motion now. Running play called on third and short. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games